Shabbat Shalom, Agudis, and Kosher Barbecue Sameach. I am so excited to experience this event that I've heard so much about from my first interviews here, that it is such a special time and one of the things that everybody looks forward to in our year here at Agudis. So very excited to be a part of it. And I think it's also great because it kind of fits with the Parsha that we have this week. In our Parshat Vayera, we continue the story of Abraham and Sarah, Avraham and Sarah. And we start with a scene where Avraham is sitting just outside of his tent in the heat of the day, and three men appear. And seeing them, Avraham runs out to greet them and beg them to come take a second, to take a load off, to come out of the heat and to enjoy a meal. And he runs to greet them, and he runs to Sarah to have her prepare, and he runs to his servant to prepare a calf to eat. And all of this is showing Abraham's consummate hospitality, that he is the host with the most, and that he cares so much about welcoming guests and strangers. And then we see towards the end of the Parsha, when Sarah has her first son Isaac in her 90s, miraculously, after the child is weaned, Abraham and Sarah host a mishteh gadol, a big party, to celebrate their child's weaning, and they invite the whole community. And mishteh is a word that comes from shoteh, to drink, so it's a drinking party, but presumably most drinking parties have some food as well. So yet again, they're extending outward, they're welcoming the community to celebrate with them. And the first example, Rashi mentions that Abraham's running back and forth. Why does the Torah say that he ran? To show his desire to host, to do this mitzvah of hachnasat orchim, of welcoming the guests. That is why he's running, because he's so passionate about caring for others, about welcoming them into his and Sarah's tent, and to feeding them and caring for them. And that feels just so appropriate to this kosher barbecue that we're about to embark on, because even though it is, of course, a big fundraiser for the synagogue to support our work and our community throughout the year, it's also an event that represents in a lot of ways what Agudis Achim San Antonio is all about. We are about hospitality. We are about welcoming guests. We are about caring for the stranger. And we are about having a great time, both with our fellow Jews, with our synagogue community, with the broader Jewish community, and also with the broader San Antonio community, to forge those connections and those bonds that help us care for one another in our shared community. And I'm just, thinking about setting up all of these beautiful tents and all of our teams, which we have tents that are open on all sides, like Abraham and Sarah's, and we're feeding people. Obviously, they're paying for it, and we're grateful for them supporting our synagogue. But we're also just making sure people enjoy life, enjoy the experience, understand that this community has a lot of love and a lot of excitement and joy and care to give. And we have this opportunity to really just bask in the best of what our community has to offer, and do it within this Jewish mode, within a kosher barbecue opportunity. So we get to spread some Yiddishkeit, some Jewishness and Torah as well. So I want to wish you all one more time, as you're running to and fro to prepare and smoke and get to your coolers and do all the things you need to get ready for the big judging. I want to wish you all a kosher barbecue sameach and a Shabbat shalom. Looking forward to it.